Welcome to my 5-star accommodation for the night. A room with a view. What a view. Just about to lose the sun now, but that's really not a problem because it's so warm today that yeah, I'll be fine in just a t-shirt even when the sun's gone in. There's plenty more bivvy rings another 50 metres or so further up as well. So if you get here and you find this is occupied, just keep trekking up a little bit more because yeah, there's plenty of option here. Then the problem is, I can't find any running water anywhere. Can't even find any stagnant water. Not that you'd be able to drink it, but at least I'd be able to wash in it. But obviously the hut must have a water supply coming from somewhere, so I'm going to have to go and investigate uphill of the hut somewhere and see what I can find. Because yeah, there has to be water somewhere around here. When they first built the hut, which is up on that rocky bluff up there, kind of with the sun directly behind it, so it's a silhouette at the moment. But yeah, when that was first built, however many decades ago, the glacier came to pretty much about here, where I'm sat now, which is probably why there's several bivvy rings just here. But now it's all the way down there. Just like all the other glaciers in the Alps, it's just disappearing rapidly. Probably 150 metres or more vertically down to the glacier now, which aside from the kind of emotive loss of the glacier, it's a real pain in the ass trying to get up here now. Especially the bottom 20 metres or so, it's just steep, loose scree, it's horrific. There are some cables to help you up on some of the bits, but yeah, the bottom part, the cables don't even reach there yet, so it's just a nightmare at the moment. Plan for tomorrow, probably set off around about 4 AM. Once we've battered our way back down this chossy scree in the dark again. From the glacier onwards, it's pretty easy going for several kilometres really, just plodding along the glacier, which may not be completely refrozen, but it should at least be reasonably firm at that time of night. But then the big problem comes in once you start ascending up the bar itself, because even though it's technically easy, the serac danger is pretty extreme. I can't see any evidence of big serac falls recently, but there's lots of small debris up there. Small stuff's constantly coming down all the time. And of course there is no warning, no precursor to a big serac going. They just go when they go. So just because there's no evidence yet doesn't mean that it won't go tomorrow. So you just basically sprint past all the dangers and hope and pray really. These kind of things are much safer, much better on skis, but what are you going to do? Getting up here on skis is a mission in itself. No luck on the drinking water front. They must get all their running water from rainwater, which they're then collecting tanks, which is obviously not ideal. God knows how long it's been sitting in those tanks, so I'll take it as a last resort, but seeing as I've still got tons of daylight left, I'm not going to be able to sleep yet anyway, so I'll have a bit more and explore lower down, see if I can find anything down there, and then come back up again if not. I did manage to have a bit of a wash though at the hut on an outside tap, so I feel nice and refreshed now. There is water running down the cliff there, but that is literally the toilet on top of the cliff, and it's a long drop, so that is effectively the flush from the toilets, and it's going to be full of excrement, so massive no-no. There is some running water here, which is right next to the path heading up from the glacier to the hut, but that's almost certainly the same stream that comes out from the toilet, which probably explains why so much vegetation here and no vegetation anywhere else. All those extra nutrients. But even if it's not that stream coming from the toilet, it's coming from the hut somewhere, so yeah, definitely best avoid that. This is what you're after, snow melt from way up there somewhere. Just need to be careful I don't fall down this hole or try and get out down to there. Success. Although there's one of the strangest sights you've ever seen in the mountains. There was a half-naked girl up there camping in a tent, and not the half you'd expect to see. And there you have it, Barre des Écrins via the West Ridge or via Normal. Beautiful mountain, but a serious mountain. Far more serious than the PD grade that many old guidebooks give it would suggest. I think the AD grade that's in the Ben Tippett's guidebook is much more appropriate these days, given the glacial retreat and the state of the upper ridge. There's no technical climbing in it, nothing harder than the grade 3 scramble, but yeah, it's serious exposed, chossy in places, not much in the way of good gear, and the Srirax risk here is pretty damn considerable as well. So yeah, it may be non-technical, but it's not to be underestimated.